Next is a bunch of the drive functions of the vehicle. So starting off just down below your HVAC, you do have your start-stop button. In order to start the vehicle, the key has to be inside the vehicle, within the confines of the doors, as well as your foot on the brake pedal to be able to start and stop the engine. Up above, you of course do have your dash. On the left-hand side, you have your RPM gauge to let you know exactly how fast the rotations are going. As well as on the left-hand side, it shows you your fuel economy as you are driving. It is a digital speedometer, and it will let you know what your actual speed is at the very top there. In that center screen, it will show you things like your lane departure warning and lane keep assist, your blind spot detection. It'll give you a little sonar indication in either corner. Your forward collision, it will let you know if it recognizes a car in front of you, as well as your adaptive cruise control. So it will let you know, based on how many bars, exactly what your distance from the vehicle in front of you that you would like to have set. As well, using the info button on your steering wheel, you are able to adjust what shows up on that screen to an analog speedometer. Furthermore, you can change it into different driving information, things like your trip computer, and then it returns back to that digital speedometer that we had indicated beforehand. On the right-hand side, you have how much gas you have left in your tank, as well as your distance to empty, and just down below, it'll show you exactly what the temperature is outside. Right beside that is your engine temperature gauge, and then beside that again is another fuel gauge, so you can tell when you're half empty, a quarter, just a little bit more kind of specific and bigger to be able to see it a little bit better. One other thing that I like to point out to every single new Mazda owner is you will notice that there will be a light, a blue light that will pop up on your screen. It's on every single Mazda. What that does is it more or less tells you that the vehicle, even though it is ready to drive, everything is safe. It just lets you know that because the engine hasn't warmed up quite enough yet, that it might not be at its most optimal. But that vehicle is absolutely safe to drive. You are able to pull out of your driveway, get on your way. Just if you are warming up your vehicle, when you see that blue light go off, you know that vehicle is ready to go for sure. And finally, up at the very top, you will see the heads-up display. So this is on the GT Premium models and up, which that is the top trim level. So that would be on the GT Premium levels only. You will see up there your speedometer, so it will also give you another digital readout. It will also show you no different than what's in the gauge cluster. It will show you your lane departure warning, your lane keep assist, your blind spot detection, as well as your forward collision mitigation system. It helps you keep your eyes on the road while you're driving. So now I'm going to go over your infotainment system. Everything with the new infotainment system is all controlled with the HMI commander. There's no longer touch screen on it, but I will be kind of pointing out where all the indicators are as I control it using the HMI commander. So diving right into it here. So first things first, if you toggle over to the side to this little information icon, what it will do is it will let you know small vehicle warnings that might be applicable with the vehicle. So things like a door being open, how much fuel is left in the tank, that kind of thing. But up above, you do also have a little bit more of a broad information screen. So when you click on that, you have everything from your fuel efficiency monitor. So this will tell you absolutely everything, the cylinder deactivation status of the vehicle, right? The history as you're driving the vehicle, how fuel efficient you've been driving based on time. And you can always reset all of these by going into the settings menu of that fuel efficiency monitor. Down a little bit lower is your SiriusXM Travel Link, which is part of your SiriusXM satellite radio subscription, which comes complimentary for the first 3 months. However, with Travel Link, it is a little bit longer than that. But the Travel Link, it will give you things like your traffic, as well as your weather forecasts, sports scores based on the area that you're in. It gives you a lot of information, so if you're ever on the road, you don't have to worry about trying to figure something out. Kind of gives you a catch-all area to look and see everything. Down a little bit further is that vehicle status monitor. So this is very similar to what you had seen on that main page where you just go off to the side. However, on here you will also notice you can set things like your service. So the next time that you have a service, whatever kind of maintenance that you would like to put into there, and it will actually give you a warning when you actually come up to that service date. So right now it's set automatically, but you can also manually set them if you prefer to do your oil change intervals a little bit quicker than what necessarily the manufacturer recommends. Now, It also has a digital owner's manual as well. So you will have a paper copy still with your brand new Mazda 3. However, sometimes, you know, it's inconvenient to have to read through absolutely everything. So this will give you a digital look over of everything that you need to know about your vehicle at any point in time, which is kind of nice that it's built into the computer system, so it's a little bit easier to read.